Hello all my alloys out there, I'm Fixing Alloy 1 here, and welcome to the first episode of Sky Factory. We want to be careful of this jumping up and down because all we have in this world is one tree and one block of dirt, and we have to expand from there. There's a list of achievements and stuff, materials and all sorts of books come along with these mod packs. But this is a mod pack found on the AT launcher, and this is something I played a lot when I didn't have internet. So I thought it'd be something fun to share with you guys, and it'd be great to explore and record. I got the basics down. I haven't got too far in my own world, but be something I thought it'd be fun to do. So we're gonna start this off by reading the hello, welcome to Sky Factory 2, a mod pack by Bacon Donut. Hello and welcome to Sky Factory 2, a modded sky block mod pack. An infinite world of possibility awaits you after you build it, of course, because you'll be starting in a void world with nothing between you and death but a single tree on one piece of dirt. But don't panic, the mods in this pack will allow you to get all the resources you need to build yourself an amazing world. Read on for more info on how to play this pack, who will put it together, and for a list of goals for you to accomplish. And of course, that tells you how to use the book. We already know how to do that. No challenges in this book will help you through the early game. There are several commonly asked questions regarding biome behavior in Sky Factory. Barriers will fill with water just fine when it snows, so there's nothing wrong with spawning in a snow biome, such as a taiga. It does not rain in deserts, so barrels will not fill with water, but that is still fine place to spawn because water buckets are craftable. Oceans will spawn monsters, but not passive animals, and mushroom biomes on only mushrooms and no monsters. Because of that, those biomes, of course, it says that those are more exciting because that's more challenge. Now, what biome were we in? We are in a forest biome, so we ain't got to worry about that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this. The first thing we want to do is we want to be careful because we're going to need saplings. So we want to break the first 2 blocks of wood and stop before this does any decaying. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a crafting table real quick. And we're going to throw this down. This is very important. Now, we're going to go ahead and make all these into sticks. And we're going to make all these sticks into crooks. It's only 2 crooks, but now what the crook does is very interesting. First, let's get our crafting table back. You break the leaves with it, and it gives you a higher chance of getting stuff that would spawn in the tree, like apples and saplings. We have to have at least 1 sapling. If we don't have at least 1 sapling, the game is over. We don't want to lose any saplings either because they're very important in making dirt. We'll get into that here in a little while. First thing we want to do, though, is expand a little bit. Grab a few saplings. You'll notice I've got something else too, a little silkworm. That's later on. We're going to get more into that, but that's one of the things that come with the mod pack. So let's go ahead, pick another layer of tree. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and just break these leaves. They're already deteriorating. I just want to grab everything I can. I'm shifting so I don't fall, because if I fall, I'm going to lose my saplings, and we're going to have to restart. Alright, so we're going to use the silkworm here. We're going to bash his brains into this piece of wood here. We're going to be very careful not to break that piece of dirt right there. So we're going to jump up and put our crafting table down. And what we want to do now is we just want to turn this all into slabs so we got a little somewhere safe to sit. Alright, so I'm shift clicked it and a slab. Okay, so let's go ahead and slab all the way around our 1 piece of dirt here. Slab all the way around our 1 piece of dirt. Now, as time goes on with like a lot of, I'm sure, the island expanding in the early parts of the game, we're gonna have a lot of cuts, I'm sure, because this is gonna be really slow moving. Anyone who's played Skyblock knows how slow it is starting off. Well, imagine just, I mean, you can see where we're at. This is our world so far. This is our island. I just created our island. Alright, so I feel a little bit safer now. Let's go ahead and grab our crafting table. And we're going to plant, for now we're going to put our crafting table right there. And we're going to plant this other sapling. Now, you say, now we're going to take this torch, and one thing you want to do is, because the torches will help the tree grow. That's one of the things you can do in this game to help your trees grow, is that torch is going to give it more light and it'll grow faster. But still, sitting here waiting for a single tree to grow can take forever. But there is this is modded Minecraft. Remember, guys, this is not vanilla Minecraft. There's a special mod that helps with this, and it's I don't know what the mod specifically called, but I call it the twerking mod. If we twerk our little butts off, twerk, 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 twerk. Watch the tree. Watch the tree. We're gonna twerk, 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 twerk. A booty all over this tree. I feel like my side. So you guys see the particle effects? My twerking. The tree likes to be twerked on. It's a sexy tree, and if we twerk on it enough times, come on, you see the particle effects. If we just keep twerking, just keep twerking, just keep twerking, just keep twerking, just keep twerking. This is very awkward. I don't want to look at you guys, but you guys can look at my booty as I do it. Look at that sexy ass. Look at that sexy ass. Look at that sexy ass. Look at my sexy ass. This is taking a lot more twerking than I thought it would take. Oh my god. Like, I wasn't expecting to have to twerk this much in front of you guys in the beginning, but I want you guys to see this. Probably cut out a lot of twerking in the future, because like I said, this is a 5.5 minute long episode already, and most of it's been me sitting here twerking while looking at you guys directly in the eyes. Is it awkward to watch me twerk while looking me in the eyes? Oh my god, I'm like shifting to my heart's content. My fucking fingers are getting sore. Please, tree, grow up. I wonder if I'm too close to it. No, I'm not too close to it. Oh my god, just please, tree, grow. Grow from my booty tree. I'm giving you all the ass I have. Oh my goodness, and we have a tree. Thankfully that grew around me and not inside of me, so before we even break the tree, oh, I guess it did grow, and look at, we got the first apple. We're gonna go ahead and grab all these leaves before we break our tree. We're gonna shift while we do it because we don't have a lot of land. I don't want to fall off. And this is one thing I found while playing by myself. If you guys start playing Sky Factory, because the link to download this will be in the description. The link to download the AT launcher will be in the description. From there, it's real easy to get it. If you guys have problems, I could do another video showing like specifically how to do it. But once you get the AT launcher, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you guys want to play this yourself, one thing I found, and I don't know if this is just like if it's true or anything, but it's easier to get saplings and stuff off the trees. You get more saplings and silkworms and apples and shit. It seems if you wait to cut down the trees till afterwards. I don't know if it's true or not, because I spent countless hours no internet playing this. I have a pretty impressive world. Maybe one day, if you guys are interested, we'll show it one episode. But like right now, we need to get this world set up, so we're not too worried about that. But I've spent countless hours. Okay, so there we go. We got that set up. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this all into wood. Our next step, we want to keep some of these. Okay, so we're gonna only turn half of these into slabs. 12 slabs. Okay, because what we want to do is we want to go ahead and get set up with our first oak barrel, and that's what we're going to use to make dirt, and we're going to go over that here in a second. And we'll make an axe later, I guess. While we wait for our tree, before we start twerking again, I want to go ahead and put these slabs down. And eventually, as our island gets bigger, one thing I'm going to want to do is put up like fences and stuff so we don't fall off. Right now we don't have to worry about mobs and stuff, because you have to be at least 25 blocks away for a mob to spawn. There has to be like a 25 block space. If the mobs can't be 25 blocks away, they won't spawn. What we're going to do, for just temporarily... Oh my god, I thought we were going to lose our crafting table. Okay, so we want to put our oak barrel down. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to wait, because we're going to need a sapling. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to twerk on this tree, and I'm not going to make you guys sit and watch it this time. So I'm going to bring it back. With the magic of editing, you guys are going to see a tree in 3, 2, 1. And once again, we're inside of the tree. So once again, just like I said earlier, I'm not gonna chop down the tree until I get all these leafies off of it. The only time I ever don't do this, like sometimes the tree ends up too big and you can't reach the top one, so you have to chop it down to get to it. Or like the really, really big oak trees. You guys know when we get back to crouching position. You guys know the ones I'm talking about, the really humongous oak trees. Yeah, you have to chop those down to get to. What I'll do is I'll start at the base and I chop my way up, and then I cut it down from the top down. You guys will eventually see. Well, eventually we'll get one of those big oak trees, and it'll be easier to show you than explain it to you. But those big oak trees are OP for getting stuff. So we're down to 1 crook. So we're gonna want to make some more crooks, and we want to make an axe to speed this process up. Oh, let's grab this sapling. And another thing I want to do is I want to make a chest, because you got to. One thing you want to do, and a lot of stuff, a lot of the tips and stuff I gotten from Baking Donut's actual YouTube page. I've watched some of his stuff. I had to. I've played like Tech Hit's like the most mods I've done, and I always played that with Tor, so I never had anyone to like help me. But you have to. You really want to put away a sapling, especially like this early on. You want at least a chest with at least 1 sapling, because if you fall off the edge and die, there goes your game if you don't have any saplings. So we got 1 sapling put up, so now we're going to go ahead and make a first piece of dirt. So we're going to load this up by right clicking it with saplings. You can do this with flowers, apples, saplings, these little silkworms. And we filled that up, and you see now it says composting. The oak barrel's composting it. So we're at 17%, so while that goes, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to turn half of these into sticks. First thing we want to do is we're going to make an axe. We're actually going to make 2 axes, because one of the mods in this pack is this: if I got 2 wooden axes in my inventory, and then one of my hand breaks while I'm using it, it's going to automatically grab the other axe for me. So it's always nice to have a couple backup tools because I'm not going to have to worry about coming back for it. And then we're going to turn the rest of them to crooks. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and set up our inventory real quick. We'll put this here, put these books up here. We're actually going to put away some of these books. I'm going to put that there. And then we got the game started, and I was looking at it. I don't think we looked too deep into the achievement book, so we got our first piece of dirt. Let's go ahead and open this book back up. We got to do that. So now, credits, of course, special thanks. The challenges. You can never beat the pack, but I've provided a list of challenges designed to help you progress and give direction to your play. Don't worry if you don't know how to do some of them. Have fun with the process of searching for answers, which is one of the reasons I'm glad I've been doing this for like 3 weeks with no internet, because there's a lot to look up. You'll learn a lot and have some fun too. They're divided into ages that roughly match up the game progression, but you don't have to do them in order. You do not have to do them in order. We're going to try to do them in order, but some of them we might have to, if we have to skip one for a little bit, we will. Now, we're going to start with the wood age. A new age dawns before you. You don't have anything to work with but this tree, so let's make most of it. So we use crooks on leaves to get saplings and a silkworm. We make dirt by posting saplings in an oak barrel. We did that. Infest leaves with silkworm and use a crook on infested things to get strings. Now, we're going to do that too, but we're going to have to get some... we're going to need more trees before we do that. Now, we got our first piece of dirt. Now, unfortunately, we're not quite ready to expand our island because I don't have more wood, so I'm going to have to work on another tree. Well, shit. Let's put our important stuff in here for now, so we don't die in the process of all this. I don't want to fall off the island. And we're going to rearrange this, and then I'm going to go ahead and work on this tree, and we'll be back in a little bit, guys. Alright guys, we're back. I chopped down a couple more trees, we got some more slabs, I got a piece of dirt down, and we're ready to start expanding. Now I've already expanded out a little bit. I've went out 5 blocks. I like to have 5 blocks of space in between my trees, that way they don't like merge together, because here shortly it won't be long before we're starting to get different types of trees in seed form and whatnot, and we'll be able to plant new trees. And I'm particular about my tree seed, my saplings and stuff, the order because I always like, after I tear down a tree, I plant a tree. We gotta keep those trees going. We need everything. The trees are so valuable, especially this early on in the game. So, but we're gonna expand out this way a little bit, and I think about right here will be far enough this way. We got 1, 2, 3 this way. 1, 2. Let's go ahead and do 3 this way, and then we got another piece of dirt. And we can actually go ahead and make more slabs and go out this way too, and why not? Because we got another piece of dirt, so we might as well go ahead and get ready to plant our next another tree. So we got 3 trees going. So let's, while we're over here, while we're thinking about it, plant a tree. So we got 3 going this way. So let's go ahead and make some more slabs so we can get some going that way. And we're gonna get to the silkworms here in a little while. I don't know if it's gonna be this episode or not, but for now I'm more worried about getting these, because the silkworms, I like putting them in a tree away from everything else because they spread into everything they touch, and I don't want a whole bunch of silkworm trees trying to get saplings. So for now, let's go ahead and get a sapling farm going. 3, 4, 5, so that right there will be a piece of dirt. Let's go ahead and grab that, and we're going to put this out here, and we'll lay slabs down around it so we can get another tree growing. And as we get multiple trees going, we're not going to have to worry about twerking so much because they'll be growing and stuff and getting bigger on their own. Now, right now, we only got the 1 torch. I want to keep it right next to that one we've already got growing. Let's see, we're out of slabs. We're going to want, well, we don't have a tree planted there yet anyway, so we got time. And then we'll put our last one right over there. And that'll be our basic, that'll be pretty much our basic starter island, is this little section right here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and rearrange this. While we wait for trees to grow, I want to make this look a little bit prettier. Oh my god, don't lose that. So we're going to put, because we want to put up fences, we're going to put you here, and we're going to put you here. And let's go ahead and take everything out of this so nothing falls into the void. And chop you down and move it up. Oh, that was scary. Okay, so we're going to put our sapling right here. We'll put our books that we're not going to use for now right here. The silkworms can go right here, and our achievement book. Let's go and put our achievement book right there for now, so if we fall off, we don't lose it. And it looks like we need to expand, and I need to start working, so Once again, guys, we'll be back. Like I said, here in the beginning, so we slow started. But once we get these 4 basic trees set up and they start growing and stuff, and we start advancing, we're gonna go get some stuff done. But first, right now, like I said, we're gonna get this little basic platform going with 4 trees, 4 saplings and stuff for us to use our crook on. Then we're gonna get a little secondary platform off to the edge for our silkworms. But we'll be right back after twerking some trees. The twerking paid off. We got a humongous tree. We're gonna get so many saplings. We're gonna get so much wood. We're gonna go ahead and get another oak barrel started. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and start climbing up this tree. Now we only got the 2 crooks right now, but if need be, we can make another one while we're in the tree and just make an extra crafting table. It won't hurt to have more than 1. And crafting tables will be useful when we make a cobblestone generator. Another little trick I learned from making donut. But like I said, that stuff we'll get to later. So let's start getting up here to the trot. Because like I said, these big trees, we don't want to waste anything. We want to make sure that we're getting all the potential saplings and stuff out of it. So we're going to chop all the way up to the top. And we're going to chop this bitch down from the top bottom. There we go. Alright, so now what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and crook our way out of this bitch. There we go. Use that crook and start knocking all these leaves out the way. We don't lose a single leaf. And look, our other tree grew, so we'll go down there and knock that one down too. That's awesome. 2 trees. We're already jumping up in production. This right here is going to overload us with saplings. You see, we already got 1. And we got a silkworm. There's another sapling, so there's 3 already so far. We're about to break our first crook, though. We still got the 1 and back up, so we don't need to make another one yet. But we're not letting any of these leaves deteriorate. We're crooking them all. Oh, I hope that doesn't go somewhere where I can't get it. I don't want to lose any saplings. Just like I said, we still gotta get at least 1 more piece of dirt set up for our. Let's see how it just popped the other crook in my hand. It's perfect. We still gotta get 1 more piece of dirt set up because I like a 4-tree farm. That's how I like to do it. Now, you can do as many trees as you want. In fact, you know, technically, the more trees you have, the faster you're gonna get productions and stuff. But I think 4 trees moves it around at a decent pace. There was a couple times, like on my own playthrough, where things just like came to a crawl. But one of them was I lost the achievement book and I didn't want to do anything until I fixed it. I fell off my island. And then another time was trying to get clay because I was waiting for rain. But we're not at the clay part yet. But my problem was I was sleeping every night, and sleeping apparently resets the schedule for collecting for the rain schedule. So if you sleep, it's going to reset how long it's going to be for the next rain. So if you wait for rain, you don't want to sleep. Speaking of rain, oh, we have nothing in our bucket. We're fucked. We're gonna have to make a new one. Oh well, we'll have a bucket of water ready. We'll be able to make 1 thing of water now. Let's be careful not to fall off this tree. We don't have a whole lot of stuff down there to catch ourselves on. Look at that, we're already up to 15 saplings, so we're definitely doing a good job. And you notice I'm cutting down the leaves. Oh my god, there was 2 right. No, that's just 1, 16. I'm cutting down the leaves before I cut down the branches. This way it's going to deteriorate slower. And let's go ahead and stop real quick and make a crafting table and make a couple more crooks. I don't know, I like how I just now got that achievement. Oops. Oops. There we go. And 2 more crooks. 1 here, and we'll put 1 here. Of course, it doesn't matter because it's just going to go in my inventory whatever way they want. We'll take you back, and we'll take you. And let's take you. And let's go ahead and start crooking some more leaves. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, new crook. I'm trying to be very careful around this edge here. Okay, we do got a branch to support us. That's good. So these shouldn't deteriorate because of that little branch right there. Because I don't want these to deteriorate underneath of me and then not have anything below me to catch me. I do not want. I mean, like a big tree is good. Like I said, this is going to really up us up in resources. But I don't have much to catch myself on if I fall or if something happens. So that makes me nervous. I mean, once you cut the wrong log, things are going to start deteriorating. If the first one's the one you're standing on, you're fucked. And down you go. And see, we just looked down and it was there was a little bit of platform to catch us, but after that it was just a straight drop. Just a straight drop. But look at that, we're already at 21 saplings, so right now the risk is worth the reward. We just gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. We don't want to fall. Living life on the edge, but there's another tree. I really just want to kind of like crook all this now before it gets too dangerous to come over here. Alright, look, to be honest, we got the 25 saplings. I'm starting to get really nervous about this tree. So we're just going to take down all the wood now, and we'll crook the rest. I really don't want to fall. Like, 25 saplings this early on is a lot of saplings. And we're about to be down to our last crook again anyway, so we're just going to take down this wood and let it start to deteriorate. Because I don't want to die. And we'll crook what we can from the ground. Like I said, 25 is a lot to have this early on. And I'm glad we had 2 axes because our 1 axe is about to break. And look, we still got the other trees anyway, so it's not like we're going to be losing out on a whole lot of saplings. It's not like this is going to be like the world's most saplings ever lost. Yeah, it's terrible to give up saplings this early on in the game when we need the dirt, we need the wood and shit. We need the apples to eat. We got 6 apples though, and we only went down 1 food bar this entire playthrough so far, so we're good on food apparently. Crook all these. Let's go ahead and just crook as far as we can reach over here, because yeah, things are just falling to their death over there, and that could have been us, so I'm glad we decided not to take the risk. There we go, there's another one to its death. So let's go ahead and drop down, grab what we can. Let's plant a tree in the last little spot of letting these trees. You can see our bucket over here is filling up with water, so that's how you get water. It was covered up, so it wasn't filling up. If you put a slab over it, it won't fill with water when it rains. Let's go ahead and plant this. We'll plant this, and let's grab this tree. I know we're getting late into the episode. It's about over anyway, but we're going to go ahead and grab this tree, being as it's up. And we're here. We might as well. So we can see our total sapling costs. How many did we get off 2 trees? Again, I'm definitely crouched because, like I said, I do not have a whole lot of stuff to catch me. But the next episode, guys, we'll have a nice little our basic platform set up, and we'll start working on silkworms. So that's exciting. That is exciting. Let's go ahead and chop you down. It's nighttime. Of course, nothing's going to spawn. This platform's too small. Nothing can get far enough away to spawn. It has to be at least 25 blocks away, so we ain't got to worry about no baddies or anything. Let's go ahead and eat another apple. That's not an apple, that's an axe. Well, guys, there you go. There it is. That's Sky Factory. Like I said, the link to download the AT launchers in the description. From there, it's self-explanatory. If you guys do need an instructional video, they'll let me know in the comments. I'll put it up. If you guys are playing Sky Factory, I've played before, and there's stuff you want to see me do or you think would be a nice challenge, let me know about that in the comments too. I'm willing to accept all challenges other than what's in the book. And if it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button so you can see just how our little island paradise in the sky works out. But this is Unfixing Alloy 1, and I will see you guys next time.